I'll bet I know what you're thinking. Here goes another video telling me how I could be making thousands of dollars a day with the click of a mouse. The kind of business opportunity methods that promise the world and then fail to deliver. The ones that talk the talk about $1,000 days. Where's the proof, right? It's damn frustrating to hear. But what if you were shown a method to make money hand over fist, where you would earn at least $500 a day with virtually no work involved? Would you like to see how it works? Give me a moment, and I'll show you just how easy it is to make money with a real-time demonstration. Want to see it? Before I show you, stick around to the end, and I'll tell you how you can try this amazing method for yourself at no cost. More on that in just a bit. Only a select lucky few like you are ever going to get a chance to experience this opportunity in action because you were fortunate enough to see this page and wise enough to stick around to watch this entire video before it gets taken down. If you watch this till the end, you'll not only see the entire process in action, how the money is made, how simple it is for you to perform, and just how incredibly easy it is to do once you know how, but you'll also have the basic understanding of how our strategy works and how you can try it for yourself without needing our help if you wanted to try it on your own, but also why it won't cost you a dime to get us to help you. Everyone likes free, and you know you're here to learn how to make money quick and easy. So just relax and watch until the end, and I promise you, your mind is about to be blown away by the amount of secret information that you won't be able to find anywhere else. The information in this video and the amount of money you could make is easily worth no less than $500 a day or $22,000 a month if you were to take weekends off and work no more than 1 hour per day. If you're not interested in seeing how that's done, then please, by all means, I don't want to waste your time. But if you're still here and you're interested in seeing real proof and finding out how to make this happen for yourself, let me show you. The strategy I'm about to reveal was initially reserved for my high-profile, high-net-worth clients. These folks had lots of investment capital and could afford to pay the lofty fees I knew my firm could command for access to a method that worked without fail for at least the last decade. Over time, and with the advent of new technologies, I learned how to democratize my method and bring it to the masses, thereby adding tremendous value to the marketplace while simultaneously doing good in the universe and increasing the stability of my business by growing my client base. It's a true win-win. It goes back to the old adage, the more you help people get what they want, the more I help myself get what I want. This method is the proof. Before broadening my client base, in the past, the only clients that could afford to work with me were already unbelievably wealthy. They were the only ones with pockets deep enough to afford the fees I could charge for a method so foolproof that it couldn't fail. The only problem with this was that I knew the people that could benefit most from my method and the ones who probably needed it most, those were the people who simply couldn't afford it. My rich clients just kept getting richer. Take a look.
When I first saw this video, I was very skeptical about the Monte Carlo method, but something in the back of my brain just told me to try it. That hunch paid off, and then some. In my first week of using the Monte Carlo method, I've been able to withdraw $2,400, $3,400, and $1,500 into my bank account, more than tripling the savings that I had in there. I'm feeling a bit more secure about my future, and I was able to buy my daughter a brand new car for her 18th birthday. I've just started my second week of the Monte Carlo method, and the results are even better so far. I just had to make you this little video to say thanks.
As a former Wall Street trader and finance industry worker for 20 years, I know what to look for in these things, and it usually turns out to be a complete waste of time. For the very first time, I've actually been really impressed with the Monte Carlo method. Week 1 results were just over $3,500 in profit. I can't wait to get started with week 2. Really good job, guys. I'll keep you posted on my progress.
I'm a stay-at-home mom with 2 children, and I was searching the internet for an opportunity to make some extra cash from home while my husband was at work. I wanted to relieve the financial burden on him. I tried a few methods with not much success, until a friend turned me on to the Monte Carlo method last week. Well, I've never looked back. Within 30 minutes, I'd made my first win, and so far my account is at $5,900. I can't wait to tell my husband all about it. Look out for my video of his reaction when I tell him. I can't wait to see his face.
And that's just a handful of the great success stories I've had sent to me so far. The fact that I knew my method could help so many more people if I could just figure out how to implement it was a bit unsettling to me. So I worked on a plan to change that. Before coming up with the method I'm about to show you, I tried a few alternative ideas that still, although viable, they were lacking. Then the idea struck. What if I developed a method where I only made money when my clients made money? How many more people's lives could I impact? How much more wealth could I be responsible for creating? How much more good would this do in the world? This thought consumed me. It was exciting. I knew that if it worked, I'd be responsible for changing so many lives for the better, and that idea really appealed to me. So many people who know nothing about value trading and have no idea about concepts like market indicators, or who have never heard terms like puts and calls. Most of these folks have only seen and heard of the wealthy getting wealthier through movies and news clips. None of the folks I was about to help ever believed or could dream that a real, honest, and true wealth creation method could possibly exist. I knew my method could change all of that. The method I came up with, the one you're going to see in action in just a moment, is the one I knew had to be made available to the masses. So I tried it out on a select few beta testers. People with lower net worths than I was used to working with, but who, collectively, I would stand to profit greater with if, and only if, I could first help them. And guess what? It worked. The first batch of clients went from making as little as 5 figures a year to becoming multi-millionaires in as little as 3 months. Many of them were able to quit their day jobs and fire their bosses in as little as 90 days. They were making more money in a week's time than most folks were making in a year. The results were simply staggering, incredible, and unbelievable, really. Was this some sort of fluke? Maybe. But trial after trial has proven it extremely difficult to make fail. In fact, I haven't yet. This has been so successful that it's the main reason why I was so confident in making this live demonstration video for you to show you exactly how it works in action. No hype, no theory, just real, unquestionable proof in the form of a live demonstration. I'm going to show you just how easy it is to make money. Okay, so I've created a demo account here for purposes of this demonstration. So let me log into my account here. And it's a little afternoon here on August 12th. And we're going to check in about the same time each day for a few days here and see what happens with the Monte Carlo method. And as you can see over here on the side, I have $250 that I deposited in here to start. Okay, here I am back on the next day, now August 13th, and let's check out my balance. Look at this, over $3,004. That's a profit of over $2,754 in just one day. All right, let's check back again tomorrow. Okay, here we are on August 14th, and one more time, I log in. Okay, look at the balance today, folks. $4,607.50. We've made another $1,600 in just the last 24 hours. Okay, I've skipped a couple days here now, and it's now August 17th, about the same time of day. Log in. Oh, look at this. We now have $10,048.50. In just the last 5 days, we've made a profit of over $9,795. Okay, so you've seen how easy the Monte Carlo method is and how easy it is to use. You understand what's taking place, and maybe you want the same types of results for yourself. Now, I've just shown you what to look for, and theoretically, you now can go out and attempt to replicate these results for yourself. Maybe you'll win some, and maybe you'll fail a bit. Overall, I think you can see the concept is fairly simple. It's not complicated, right? Or is it? Do you think you could replicate what I've just demonstrated to you by yourself? Or would you rather I just give you my method? How much are you willing to lose to try and see if you can make it happen on your own? If you've got crazy amounts of cash on hand and can burn through the lot of it without it impacting your sanity, then by all means, give it a try. But let me ask you, why risk it? Why? If you have access to a method you don't need to pay for, would you ever put your financial success at risk? Why, if you have tools at your disposal that won't cost you a dime to use, would you even dream of taking a financial test that could turn into a financial blunder? Let me ask you another question. Imagine if you had access to this method and could use it to make money over and over, earning more in 1 hour than most folks make in a week. Would that be something you'd want access to? How would your life be different if you had access to the Monte Carlo method? Imagine the lifestyle freedom you'd have if you could do this from anywhere. Work when you want, from where you want, and only work when you feel like making extra money. How could that impact your current life? How would you explain this lifestyle to others who would now begin to admire you if they aren't already? How would you feel knowing you could fire your boss, quit your job, and still have all the financial freedom you deserve without the burden of punching a clock or answering to some moron whose only aspirations in life are to brown-nose the boss above him? Imagine being able to tell that guy to go shove it. Wouldn't you like that? If you want access to this method for free, then all you have to do is enter your best email address in the box you see by this video. Press the send button and follow the next set of easy instructions to access everything immediately. It's quick, easy, and the only thing you have to lose is the chance to change your life with a method I know sounds incredibly too easy to be true, but you'll soon discover can change your life. Are you ready to change your life? Provide your email address and I'll see you on the other side. If you're still hesitant, let me guess why. Are you still looking for the catch? Are you still fighting off that shred of doubt telling you this can't be a legitimate opportunity? Good. That's a clear sign of intelligence. That means you don't make hasty decisions, which probably means you'll do just fine when you actually give yourself the opportunity to actually give this method a try. And furthermore, what's your gut instinct telling you? If it's saying it's worth a try, go ahead and listen to it. You've watched this video this long, so you know you want it. And since you're risking absolutely nothing, you really have no reason not to. Challenge yourself to get over your fear and let opportunity into your life. If you've been struggling with figuring out what real opportunities exist for you that can have a real, lasting, and positive impact on your life, and this seems like it could work for you, but you're too scared to give it a try, then how will you ever know when real opportunity presents itself? Look, I've already shown you the proof that this works, and this opportunity is not going to be around forever. So there is no time like right now to give it a try. By this time in 90 days, your life could be totally different. However, nothing will change if you're not willing to give it a try. Place your email in the box, hit submit, and you'll be well on your way to a lifestyle you've only thought existed for others. What would you do differently if you were making more money in a few days than most folks were making in a month? What would that do for your family situation? Would anything change? Would you quit your job? Would you pay off all your debt? Would you buy a new car? Imagine what you could do differently in such a short amount of time with the type of unbelievable method you now have in front of you. But don't wait. This is not going to be around forever. So, get in while it's available, while it's free. And I look forward to hearing your success story soon. Put your email in the box and hit send. See you inside.